today we're going to make neon glue paintings. What you need is regular white Elmer's glue, neon food coloring, and a heavy paper, like watercolor paper or card. This is a multi-step process. The first step is actually a really good sensory activity for your kids. You're going to open up the glue bottle and put the food coloring inside. Close up the glue bottle and then have your child squeeze the glue with it closed tight so that it can mix. Okay, so put in a bunch of drops. You can always add more after. Squeezing and squeezing to mix the color in, which is really good for the muscle tone and motor. You're going to keep shaking and squeezing until all the color mixes through. I know you're thinking we probably could have just bought the glue already colored, but this was so much fun and such a good sensory experience for the kids. So once you have your glues mostly mixed, like this, it doesn't have to be mixed all the way to the bottom because you're not gonna use that much glue. You're going to think of a picture that you wanna draw. Make sure you have a lot of shapes that you can later color in. So you can do a bunch of different geometric shapes and like make that your design. Like that's right. Or you could do a flower or a rainbow. I think I'm gonna do a rainbow. And we'll see what my girls decide. So you're going to, just like this, draw your shapes, right? Because later we're going to be using watercolor to fill them in, and the glue is going to act as a barrier for the color so that they don't run into each other. This is the picture I decided to draw with my glue. And you're going to let it dry completely before you do the next. And here's another option of something you can do. Remember, you can really use any colors you want. These are the ones I bought. It's the neon food coloring. And or you could just do like geometric shapes all around your paper. There are a bunch of things you can do. Now that the glue is dry, you're going to grab your watercolors and you can paint. And the glue is going to act as a resist. So the more water you use, it won't spread to the next color. There are two techniques you can use for watercolor. Either you could dip your brush in the water and the paint and just paint regular like this, or you could do a technique called wet on wet, where you take the water and you paint on the paper first, just like this, and then you grab the color and then it
wet on dry?
Spreads out. Yeah. I said wet on, this is wet on wet, see? And it spreads out. But the cool thing about this process is it's not gonna spread into the next color. That's why we did the colored glue to make a barrier. Then you're all done. And the cool thing about this painting is not only do you have a nice painting, but when it dries, it's kind of a sensory experience because you can feel the raises where the glue dried. Enjoy. Here's another option. And here are the rest of the paintings being finished.